The Stop TB Partnership is a global coalition of more than 700 partners worldwide, all committed to fight TB and eventually to eliminate this disease as a major public health problem. We have a global plan. It's a 10-year plan through the Stop TB strategy. Our targets are, long-term one is to eliminate disease by 2050. Intermediate targets are the Millennium Development Goals by 2015, which basically aims to halt and start reversing incidence of disease. Brazil is one of the 22 countries in the world that carries a heavy burden of disease. In fact, it's the number one in Latin America. It is a priority for the government, and they are making or taking the necessary steps to ensure everyone has access to services.
The main contribution of the Stop TB Partnership to the country is political mobilization of both government institutions and NGOs, keeping tuberculosis in the political agenda of government stakeholders and civil society leaderships.
Among the states in the Federation of Brazil, Sao Paulo is the one with the most cases in absolute numbers. Therefore, tuberculosis is a very serious problem here.
The programme against tuberculosis in the municipality of Embu has been considered a model both nationally and internationally. Despite the area's social, cultural and economic complexities, we have managed to attain the best indicators for efficacy in the programme, such as the active search for cases. This is being achieved by the supervised treatment and other incentives we have offered, not only in the treatment of TB, but also in issues surrounding social inclusion.
Santa Teresa Health Unit is somewhere where the active search for TB cases is carried out. People are asked about any symptoms of coughing, and long periods of coughing should be investigated. These people are provided with a sputum examination and a smear microscopy. There's also supervised treatment, including distribution of incentives, which act as a stimulus for patients to stick to the supervised treatment. It's now known that the highest risk of falling ill with TB is through being HIV positive. That's why these people should be the priority in a state like ours, where 14% of the patients are HIV positive.
Here at the Reference and Training Centre for HIV/AIDS, as well as providing services, about 4,500 HIV positive patients receive our healthcare here. As soon as we were certain that it was much more difficult to obtain a diagnosis among HIV positive patients, we decided to seek prompt detection, which comprises much faster diagnosis of TB among these individuals. According to traditional methods, this culture takes 30 to 40 days in order to bring forward positive cases. According to the method we have here and in other services in the state, which cater for HIV positive cases, this period drops to 16 to 17 days on average. This is very important for the HIV positive patients.
We hope that these therapeutic schemes will make the treatment, follow-up and supervised treatment easier. And, though it is still a dream, but a feasible dream, we hope there are advances in research which seek new drugs, new diagnostics and new vaccines.
One of the successes of the partnership has been mobilizing communities, mobilizing governments to ensure people with signs and symptoms of TB go to clinics and have access to diagnostic services. When the partnership was created, we were only diagnosing 21% of the people with tuberculosis. Currently, we have reached almost 70% of the people with tuberculosis being diagnosed.